Guys, you Ottawa Scotty here. I'm just doing a little vlog update on how things have been going the last couple days. I got a lot of things on the go, a lot of projects happening right now, so just figured I'd give a little update. I just came off a whole 3 days of making that little Gru boats documentary. I don't even know why I did that. It was just it's actually just clearing snow off my boat there, and I just became curious, I guess, and then disappeared into a black hole for like 3 days. So so yeah, that was fun. But the thing is, I guess the real reason why I did that is because I really like those small little documentary things. I watch a lot of them myself on YouTube. And I just really enjoy them. There's so many good ones. So the plan is to kind of try my hand at it, and but deal with stuff that interests me. A lot of times it's Canadian things that kind of pique my interest. But anyways, my fridge is needing some repairs, so that's why that's out like that. So during the pandemic, obviously most of my gigs were canceled. I actually took a job at a bar in Pembroke. It's called The Lasso, and I started working there as their sound and lighting technician. And I've done a lot of sound. I have my own sound company and all that kind of stuff, but really, that was my first job posting where I was working on a quite a nice system, nice equipment, proper stage, and all that kind of stuff. And my specific role in that job is to do really amazing sound. Most of the time, what I'm doing in my case is just getting things to work and sound decent, because we don't have time to mess around and we just get in there, we play, everybody has a party, and then we leave. But I am now a dedicated sound and lighting technician, and I'm kind of using gear that is very unfamiliar to me. And not only that, it's more complex, and yeah. So I'm finding myself trying to drink from a fire hydrant and learn how to use all this stuff. My next series of videos, I have a feeling, is going to include a lot of that kind of stuff. So maybe I'll talk about that first. So the lighting rig at this bar I'm working at is completely controlled by computer. Now, I have an idea what DMX is, and I've worked with it before, but this system is not DMX. It is run by a Macintosh computer, like a desktop. What they have here is they have one of these, and this here is a small converter that converts the USB signal to a DMX signal so that you can communicate with the lights. That is, not something that I'm used to doing. So, and I'm not even really that good at DMX yet. So I've gotten by, and obviously with the lockdown, we're not doing shows right now, but I'm kind of taking this opportunity to really teach myself about this lighting software. It's called QLC. It's an open source, well, it's free, and it's made by this kid in Italy. It's really great software. But so that's what I'm learning right now, dealing with that. So I've bought a bunch of stuff. This little thing here was $100, believe it or not. So I got that. We're going to be learning about the lighting software, and probably learning all kinds of stuff. So I'll probably have lots of cool light videos coming on the channel. I'll just give you an idea. I bought 2 lights yesterday. LED lights, kind of dark down here. Let's see. Yeah, let's get some daylight happening in here. Or just turn on some lights, and open these. There we go. It's more light. Right. So yeah, I really like. I've got a few videos on my channel of these guys here. I have 8 sets of these. This is a Yorkville LP 304. I love them. I absolutely love these lights, and they have their own proprietary controller, which is this guy here, which also I've got, I think, a couple of videos on my channel regarding the that system there. But what I bought yesterday is just a small, simple Chauvet Obey 10, and this is it right here. It's just a real simple lighting controller. Jeez, turn it on there. And so I'm trying to learn as much as I can about DMX, and then I've got these 2 lights here that I just bought right here. This is a Focus 9 Par 64, and this is all LED. This is all, yeah, but it's quite interesting how these work. And then this is another one here. This is a LP CD011 made by a company called Big Dipper, and so I managed to get both these lights for really cheap. They're actually just leftover inventory from a local lighting company that they didn't want them anymore. So I think I paid $40 for one and $30 for the other. And the Chauvet DJ thing, Obey 10, that I had to buy brand new. That was like $145, I think, before tax. So yeah, so I love working with lights, and the lighting system at the bar is elaborate. Like, you know, they're using DMX to control smoke, and there's lots of moving heads and lasers and disco balls and all of that stuff. Their entire system is run off a computer. And I mean, they probably have, if I was to estimate, they probably have I'd say 40, no, more than that. I'd say at least 40 to 50 lights installed all throughout the bar. Probably actually a lot more than that, actually. So just trying to figure that out. I'm taking this opportunity to use my desktop upstairs with that new little box that I got to figure that out. So probably lots of cool lighting videos coming up. I'm going to take the YouTube game up a little notch. I really enjoyed making that documentary. Now, here's something interesting, okay? So I have a lot of equipment, but I don't spend a lot of money, okay? I'll give you an example. Like, I really like using old stuff, and more specifically, obsolete things, because oftentimes things, I don't know, we just live in a world where everything becomes unusable in, you know, a matter of 2 to 3 years. And then nobody wants that thing, which previously was the duck's guts, and now it's just completely useless. So there's all kinds of that stuff floating around, and you'll notice on my channel a lot of times I get into like older kind of stuff like that. One good example is that all of the videos on my channel, like everything, it's all done with this computer here. This is a desktop, you know, just straight up Lenovo business class machine. I believe it's what they call a business class machine. That computer there is from, I think, 2003. Like, it's old, and I got it in the garbage. Yeah, I got it in the garbage. So now it wasn't working when I got it out of the garbage, but The motherboard was good, and it had a decent amount of RAM in it, and yeah, I think it has 8 gigs of RAM, which is decent. It could be 4. I'm not sure, but anyways, I did find that in the garbage, and I put a new hard drive in it, and that computer has been running solid. And it does all of my video editing, all of my video production. Everything is done on that computer, which I think is amazing. And it works well. Like, it's not slow or anything. And I do everything that I do is done on that computer. So that's an example right there. I like being kind of like thrifty like that. And here's another example. So with the YouTube videos and practicing or experimenting with that little mini documentary that I made a couple days ago, which I really enjoyed doing, I really want to kind of step it up a notch. I want to, but I'm gonna have to start doing like voiceovers and that kind of stuff. And I don't, since my computer is so old, I don't have a sound card or nothing like that. So what I did was I went and I picked one of these up, which is a 2004 Roland Edirol. I don't know how to pronounce that, but anyways, this thing here, nobody wants these anymore. And I mean, I haven't tried to get it to work yet, but it's just USB. Like, it just has regular USB, which is great because my computer doesn't even have FireWire or anything like that. It's just regular USB. So now I haven't even been able to get this thing to turn on yet. So we'll see if I can actually get this to work with my computer. But this will allow me to do, to make music, and do voiceovers. And I really would like to start. One of the things that I noticed about, I should show you the back of that too. Anyways, it's this thing, and here's the back, and here's the front. Just you get a good look at it. Anyways, these are, like, they made a lot. These were all the hype, and they still kind of are. But of course, with anything digital, you have to have the latest thing, and it has to work with only works with the new operating system and all that stuff, right? You can get it. You can just use whatever you have, the tools that are available, and have fun with it. Yeah, so I'm trying to get that to work. Hopefully I can step up the YouTube game a little bit. I paid $60 for that. It's kind of weird because I paid $60 for it, and then after I paid for it, like, all these people contacted me, wanted to give me this similar things for free. So if that one doesn't work, I know that I have like 6 other ones that I can have for free, just friends of mine. And so yeah, also getting into DJing a little bit, and I'm gonna make a video on this piece of gear here, this Numark unit. This is an ICD Mix 2, which I've got the Numark ICD Mix 3 as well. I'm gonna make a separate video on that. That deserves its own video, and not just like an update video. But anyway, so lots of things going on, and lots of cool shit happening, and I'm really looking forward to sharing all of that online. So stick around the channel, and I'm gonna try and get this Roland Edirol thing working. It's gonna be a battle, I know, because gotta find like the drivers, and well, we'll see. We'll see, and it's not a big deal, right? I don't pay a lot. I don't get myself, it's not like I pay a lot of money for it, right? So no big deal. Anyways, guys, I hope you're having a great day out there, and Uado Scotty signing off. Stay tuned, and stay safe, and keep it classy.